Hello, Brian Jorgensen, owner of Bud's Machine Tools. Today we're going to go over an energy mission bus bar machine. It's the model BU80, which stands for 80 metric tons, but you convert that over, it's 88 US tons. It has 3 workstations. It's got a punch station, and it's got a shear station, and we got a bend station. They all have gauging NC control back gauges, except for the punch station has 2 of them. It has a side gauge and a back gauge, which we'll show you later. Right now we're going to go over the controllers, and then when we're done doing that, we're going to show the customer making bus bar with this machine. So I always work my way down, so I want to select a type of material. So we can, this is our library the customer currently has. He has steel, aluminum, and stainless steel. We can obviously add more to that with these lines below. Customer is using aluminum, so we're going to keep it aluminum. Now we can select our thickness. It's 1/4 inch. And then we got a back gauge retract, and how that works. If we want to make it where our back gauge will touch, but we don't want this flange here to come up and put pressure to back gauge, they'll move out of the road, then it'll make the bend. Then our opening, our part length, and then our hold time settings right here. And then we can put our degree of bend. So I'll change that to 90 to show you that change. But the customer currently has 130, so I'm going to put that back, 135. And that's how simple it is to change the degree of bend. And then if we have a correction, you can see here to get a 1 degree change in our bend in this material and die openings, we, for 1 degree, put 0.008. So he's got 0.012 for his correction. So you can see how easy that is. You can do the same to your back gauge if you want a correction on your back gauge too. And then we can simply tap here if we want to do a change to our back gauge, our flange length. So the control is very user friendly. And also, let's go look at the punch and dies. We got a library here. We can select any type of tools here also. And then die 1. And I guess I'll show you too if you need to make changes. And he had die 1 in there, so I want to make sure I save that. But if I want to make my own die, you can see these numbers match with the drawing. So if I have a new tool to draw, then it's very simple to change these numbers to draw a new tool in my controller. So you can see they're both pulled up now. So that's that control for the bending station. We'll come over here to the punch station and show you that controller. And you can kind of see what's pulled up. This one has an X2 and an it has an X1 and an X2. So we got our X2 is right here for our side gauging, and then right here we have our X1 for our length apart. Now we'll go in right here to our easy. You can move anything manually, forward or back. You can see the number moving, and you can see the back gauge moving. And I'll move it so you can see that moving too. Just you can see that. So that's what the easy one does. So now we'll go back to the auto, and now we can go into the program screen. And now we got program F2 PL1. We got a X-axis of 1.1.5, and the X2 is 4 and 3/4. We're gonna do 1 punch of that, and then we got 3/4, 3 inch, 1 of those. But anyways, and so on. We got 6 different punches out of this program. So we're gonna go ahead and save it. You can see the green light came on. Now we're gonna load it, and now it's pulled up. Now we just go ahead and push start. Now we're gonna go ahead and just dry run it so you guys can see the gauging moving. And this control operates the same as the shear station. That's why I'm showing this one, because it has 2 axes, but the programming is the exact same. We're on punch 2. punch 6, and this will be our last punch. Then we go back to 1. And then I simply would just push start to go ahead and run that program once again. So I'll just do that so you can see that. Then we're ready to position and start that 6 punch hole program once again. But no, call us with any questions. Programming it. And we did make our correction for this material. We're going to bend in here. Go ahead and start it. Okay, back edges in position.